Welcome back to the Manna at the Tap podcast. I'm Gloria, your host, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today as we continue to share our spiritual journey. This podcast is our virtual gathering place, connecting us, the spiritual formation community of Tapestry Ministries. It's Friday, May the 3rd, 2024. And we acknowledge today is Good Friday for the Orthodox faith community. The lectionary text is Isaiah 42, verses 5 to 9, and it is the first of a group of 4 servant songs celebrating the sacrificial life of a righteous servant of God who brings about the redemption of others. All 4 servant songs are poems found in 2nd Isaiah between Isaiah's chapter 40 and 55. Scholars suggest that they were composed during the time of the Babylonian exile. They are today's text, which is Isaiah 42, yesterday's text, Isaiah 49, and the 3rd and 4th servant songs are Isaiah 50 and 52 to 53. And yesterday we spent time with the 2nd servant song from Isaiah 49, and today we'll be looking at the 1st song in Isaiah 42. Right away, the structure of the song is clear and concise. It begins with these words spoken by the Lord as he identifies the person. Here is my servant. The Lord's servant comes with the ability to perform the duties as set out for them. The Lord upholds them. They are chosen. The Lord delights in them, and they have the Lord's Spirit on them. The job is to bring justice to the nations, which will be achieved through the spoken word of the Lord. The assignment is repeated again, that the servant will bring justice in faithfulness, and it will be done through the teaching of the people, and in their learning, they will put their hope in God. That's the assignment from the Lord. The condition, though, of the people living in the diaspora is one of being traumatized after seeing their homes and their cities destroyed, their family and friends killed or taken away in chains to a foreign land, wondering if the Lord still loved them. This will not be easy for the chosen servant, but the Lord promises that the servant will not be fragile and weak like the people, or using the metaphor, like the wick of a candle nearing the end of its usefulness. The servant is an example of power amid vulnerability. The power stops the servant from shouting or screaming out, giving us the image of calmness amid the storm. This is life-giving power and a reversal of all that had occurred in the past. This message is to individuals and communities who can be God's light to the nations despite and even because of their own brokenness. This text is as relevant today as it was in the past. When we find ourselves in chaos and despair, when life is messy and the heart inconsistent, it is time to find the promises of the Lord in this servant song. The Lord will breathe fresh breath into our broken down selves, making us alive with his own life. His grace, His mercy, and power work where we are broken and most fragile. When we are easily distracted and our faith is weak, we can learn from the servant and seek to master the Lord's power. New things await us as we consider returning home from exile. Here we can extract some of God's I will promises. I have called you in righteousness. I will take hold of your hand. I will keep you. I will make you a light for the Gentiles. I will open the eyes of the blind and free captives. I'm bringing about new things. The lectionary text for today ends at Isaiah 42, verse 9. But we need to see what follows this. There is a call for all to sing a new song to the Lord. Praise Him and do it with fresh new lyrics. There's also a call to cultivate the power of the Spirit within us during our most difficult times. This can shape our outlook and make a difference in other people's lives. This is the real power of the Spirit, which is compassionate and allows us to do good things, to look beyond our own faults, to see our needs, and watch the divine family help us.